What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bay Area collector, and today I am doing my December 2020 video game haul of the month, the very last haul of the year 2020. And as always, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the digital downloads, and let's get ready because it's a doozy. I got a lot of games, especially on digital downloads. So first off, I'm gonna start with the Xbox One digital downloads. First game I got is Skeletak. That's a 2D platformer that I found on sale. These I kind of got them right before the beginning of December, right after I did my last video game haul. But you know, I got them in between, so I included them in this haul. The next one is. Sorry for the shakiness of the cameras because I'm like holding it. The next one is, whoa, where am I? Where am I? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Did I go? Yeah, I went up. So there we go, Skeletak. And then the next one I got is Adam's Venture Origins. It's just an adventure game that I kind of got interested in. It reminded me of Uncharted, but I don't think it's like Uncharted, but it's similar. And then the last one, this one was like a really cool game that I bought. It was Battletoads for the Xbox One. Very fun game, very interesting game. I played it. I beat probably like the first couple of levels, but haven't played it since. But it's a fun game. But anyways, those are my Xbox One games. Let me just go ahead and grab the camera and take it over to the television, to the table, and turn off the television. So give me 1 second and let me go ahead and take you guys over here. So let's go ahead and begin. Okay, let me set things up here. Sorry for the focus. Let me focus out. So there we are. Okay, so like I said, I got a ton of digital downloads, especially for the Nintendo Switch. Around, I know. So this is kind of weird. This year, during Black Friday, I didn't get a lot of good deals. I didn't see a lot of good deals. However, digital downloads, a lot of them were on sale and for a really good price. I was able to nab a bunch of them. So let me go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to try to go through them as quickly as possible because I do not want to spend so much time. We got a lot to cover. So which one is the first one that I got? Okay. Let me set it up here. Sorry, guys. Where is the game? Okay, so, okay, where is it? Okay, here we go. First one that I got, is Mystopia. This is basically a 2D platformer. Looked like a pretty cool game, so I picked it up. It was on sale. Next one is Castle of Heart. That one was another 2D side scroller. I want to say it's kind of like it's an adventure. Maybe like Metrovania, but not quite. I can't remember. Then the next one is Monkey Business, another 2D side scrolling platformer. Pew Paw. Now this one I'm trying to remember because this one I got because it's a game I wanted to give to my kid, but it's like an action arcade game. Forgot, it's similar to a certain game, but I can't remember. I got it a while back. Next one I got was Blaster Master 2, Blaster Master 02. I have part 1. Really interested in this one that I got. It went on sale, so I picked it up. Then the next one I got for my son, Tom Candy Run. Fun little platformer. Next one I got is Akane. This is like a horror game. Adventure game. Super Skelemania. This is a platformer. It looks like a fun little platformer, so I picked that one up. Crossing Souls. Now that one really interested me. This is kind of like a I want to say it's like a retro 80s style adventure story. I believe I remember after I bought it, there's a actual physical copy of this game. I think it's through limited run, and it looked really interesting. So good thing I picked it up on sale. Another game I picked up on sale and I played it, and it was pretty interesting, but very, very adult oriented. Nirvana Pilot Yume. It's basically a graphic story mixed in with a racing game. Interesting game, very retro, very 80s inspired retro game. Really fun though. Another one that I got was One Strike. I believe this is like a fighter game. Some of these I got for free at the time, so I got that one. And then the next one, Gyrobox. This is a game that I was looking into a little while back, but then it ended up being for free at the moment, I believe, and I picked it up. Next one is Dead Dungeon. This is kind of like a dungeon crawler action game. Miles and Kilo, a 2D platformer. Really interesting game. You control the dog and you control the character, so it's very interesting. And this one, Pankapoo, this is another 2D platformer. Look pretty good. The graphics look pretty interesting, so I picked it up really cheap. And then also the next, Penelope. This game was actually for, I believe this one was for free or for really cheap, and it's a racing adventure game, and it looked really interesting. Then I picked up SteamWorld Dig. Really fun Metroidvania digging platformer. I own it for a couple other systems, but I wanted to get it for the Switch, and my son loves it, so me and him have had some fun with this one. Another game that was for free, Akudo. It's like a fighting game. If you guys played a Gummy's Life or those little type of games, I believe it's similar to that. But yeah, you know, got it for free. Then I got, I think Super Mesh was a game I got last month. Yeah. So then I picked up Metaloid Origins. This one's like a Mega Man inspired action game. Really interesting, a game that I wanted to get for a while. And I ended up getting it. It went on sale. Another game, this one is Oniken. It very resembles like those 8-bit Nintendo games, similar to, I want to say, like Ninja Gaiden style. There was a sale for 2 games in one, but I think I already owned the other one, so I just needed that one. But this one luckily went on sale. And then this one is Butcher. This one looks interesting. This is like a platformer. This one actually looks like a cool platformer that really caught my eye, and I got it for sale. Then the next game I got, Atomic Heist. This was, I believe this one was actually for free. It's a racing game, or no, a twin stick shooter. That's what it is. But you control a plane. And I believe it was either really cheap or I got it for free. There were several games that were for free or really cheap. And then Recnum, this is a platformer, a game that I wanted to get for a while, but it went on sale. Luckily, I got it. This one, Dronjin, Dungeons of Ink and Paper. This is like a first-person wizardry style, Dungeons and Might and Magic style first-person RPG. Went for really cheap, and I got it. I had extra points. This one, Dig Dog, is like a Dig Dug style game, but you control a dog, and it's hard as hell, but it's really fun. And actually, this one has an interesting story to it. The creator made it without using his hands. They give like a behind the scenes look, like in the review of the game. And before you buy it, like they'll show a review, and it's really interesting, and he explains how he did it. Really fun game though. And then this one, Floatlines VS. There's a puzzle game on the Android that is very popular called something Line Hexa or something. You control like the little flows, so you connect one point to another in colors and make sure that you don't overlap them, and you control them. It's a really fun puzzle game. And then The Legend of Ninja, another side-scrolling 2D platformer. The Count of Lucanor. This is another, I believe it's like an adventure platformer. Had a very interesting story behind it. So, or no, I believe it's an RPG. I'm sorry, this is an RPG. And I was looking for a cheap RPG, and I found that one that was on sale. And then Furwind, another 2D side-scrolling platformer. Looked very interesting. And then this one, Among Us. Enough said. This is like a popular You gotta choose whoever is the one that's the culprit in the group. My son loves this game. I'm not into it at all, but that's a game he wanted, so I got it for him. And of course Terraria, but we'll explain that later. So those were my digital downloads for the month. I know it's a lot to swallow. Like, it's a lot, but let me go on and go with the physical copies. Now, some of these games I got when got these games between, like I said, between the end of November up until now, and then one of them is A Bug's Life for the PlayStation 1 platformer game. Now, interesting about this game is that I unfortunately got it for free because I waited weeks, and this was supposed to be part of my November haul, but it never showed up. Unfortunately, the guy refunded me my money. He said, nah, just go ahead and refund it, and I ended up getting it for free because it came after, like about a week or two after I got the refund. Next game, like you guys saw, Terraria. Fun game. This is one of the games I'm into right now. My son and I are into. Have it for the Wii U. Love it. It's another. It's like a Minecraft clone, but it's a 2D side-scrolling platformer clone, a la Super Nintendo style graphics. Really fun game. This is a game I'm playing right now. Another game that caught my eye, and I remember seeing this at Best Buy, but I got a really good deal. Black Sad, Under the Skin. This is like a noir detective adventure story, and it came with all the stuff. Excuse me, game card, postcards, and then the image thing. Really cool game. This is something that I really want to play. Here it is. See, like the postcards and all that. Very interesting collector's edition, and I got it for a really good price on eBay. Really cool game for the Switch. Now the next one, I was into recently buying reproduction games, and one of the games I got, and I'm really happy to have it, but I'll explain a little bit more. It's Mega Man and Bass. Now, as you guys may know, this game for the Super Nintendo, this game never came out in the US. They did an English version of it, but it never came out. It was a Japan only game, and this is a reproduction cartridge. Supposed to be a high quality repro. Unfortunately, this game did not work on my Retron 5. It did work on my other system, but it didn't work on my Retron 5. But I finally have a physical copy of this game, and it's a really fun. It's one of I believe this game was funner than Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo. It just, to me, it was better. And then my son, this is actually my son's. My parents were supposed to give this game for Christmas, but he ended up opening it, and that is Paper Mario: The Origami King. My parents gave this one to my son. I played it like about 20 minutes of it. Love the Paper Mario series without a doubt. This one's really fun so far, but told my son I kind of want to play it. I want to play the other, because the only Paper Mario now that I do not own Paper Mario, the 10,000-year-old door, which is for the GameCube. I used to own it. I passed it, but I don't own it now. I don't have a copy of it, but I own every other Paper Mario game, and you'll see in a minute. Now this one, again with the repros, Toxic Crusaders for the NES. This is a high quality reproduction that did work on my Retron 5. For all of you that know, Toxic Crusaders is one of those games that are very expensive to own. A copy can run you more than $100. I paid I paid a decent amount for a repro copy. And I'm glad that it worked on my Retron 5, so that means that this is a very high quality repro. If you guys would notice, the original label of the original will have like a red Nintendo Entertainment System, or a black thing, black here, red label here, for the game. This is kind of like the cover of the box art, but I'm planning on doing an in-depth review of this game because this is a very interesting game. But anyways, got it, really fun game. Next game I bought for really cheap is Jurassic Park God, there's the name to it, Jurassic Park. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here, guys. It's Jurassic Park. Okay, where is it? Okay, Jurassic Park: The Lost World for the PlayStation. Now, this game, I never played it on the PlayStation. You control like the dinosaurs. It's kind of like a platformer, 3D, 2.5D platformer. Looks like a very interesting game. Caught my son's eye, so picked it up for really cheap. It was going for super cheap. Now the next game, speaking of digital downloads, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this. For my Wii U, my son showed me a game the other weekend, and it's this game called Mini Mario and Friends. That game right here. It's a free to download game for the Nintendo Wii U. This game, if you use your amiibos, you can control certain Mario characters, but if you don't have the actual Mario specific characters for the Wii U, you can use another amiibo from the Wii U and you control a generic little robot. Very reminiscent to the Mario vs. Donkey Kong Game Boy Advance games. Really fun game. And my son actually showed it to me last weekend when we were looking at a video, one of his YouTube videos that showed a gameplay of it, and I told him this is free when I looked it up because he wanted it, and we had fun playing it for a little bit. So that's one. And then speaking of Paper Mario, I picked up the 3DS Paper Mario game. My goodness, what's the name? Paper Mario Sticker Star for the 3DS. Got it for a really good deal. I never played this Paper Mario, so really cool to have. Got it for really cheap, actually. So now we begin. Sorry for the movement. Now, oh, here we go again. Now we begin the Christmas hauls. I'm gonna show you my son's, because me and my son share the games. And this set of games over here is like a Christmas haul of games that we both got, because we kind of play each other's games. I'm gonna start with my son's haul. Now, my son's been wanting this for a long time, and if you guys can see this Luigi car, he actually got the Mario. My parents spoiled my son rotten. They got him the Mario Kart Live home circuit. But my son is a big fan of Luigi, so he chose the Luigi kart. Haven't played it yet. Very, very, like, we're really into wanting to play it. You have to set it up around the house, and because I have a lot of stuff here at my home right now at the moment, you know, made it kind of hard to make the circuit to go around, because you play live and you control the car and it runs. I just charged it, so hopefully maybe by tomorrow, as of the making of this video, I made it during the weekend, so by the next day we're hoping to try it out. But it looks very fun and very interesting. The next now, this is my son's hauls. Let me see right here, because he got some interesting stuff. So first game that my son got for the Nintendo Switch is Paw Patrol Mighty Pups Save Adventure Bay. Very simple platformer adventure game. My son loved it. He has the other Paw Patrol game. That one actually surprisingly was really interesting and really fun. This one looks really fun too. It's aimed for little kids like him. So he said that he's almost done with it. So I don't know, maybe it's too easy for him. But we'll see. Another game, because he loves to dance around. He got Just Dance 2021. My sister got him this game. This is one of the games that he got from my sister, from his aunt. And it you know, these games are fun. Believe it or not, he had Just Dance 2020 a while back. Fun game, you know. Next one he got Lego Worlds. This is supposed to be, my sister gave him that one, so his aunt gave it to him. This is supposed to be very similar to like a Minecraft where you build and everything. He played the little beginning of the story. Really fun game. This is an interesting game. You know, I saw him playing it and it was pretty cool. This one we were playing last night and I was impressed by it. I actually thought it was really fun. That he got Disney Tsum Tsum Festival Very fun game, actually. Bunch of mini games. He has one of them, which is like a puzzle game for the iPad. This one's included there, plus a bunch of others. Really, really fun. He collects these little Tsum Tsum characters, so he has a bunch of them. You know, a bunch of those toys. So I was impressed by this one. I had a lot of fun playing it with him. And then this one, actually, my girlfriend had more fun playing with. I liked it. I actually was impressed because I've never played this game before. And this is the game that one of the games he wanted, and that is Animal Crossing New Horizons. And he got like a free diary. He's planning on using it. I'm trying like, no, don't use it. But that's his. If he wants to write on it. And he got this for free when we bought the game. Really fun game. My girlfriend has more experience playing it. She says she played it on her DS way back in the days with her friends. I never played it, but we kind of set up the game, and it's an interesting game. And he's been wanting this game since last year. Literally, he's been wanting this game. Or since it came out? I think either earlier in 2020 it came out. He's been wanting this game anyways, but I kind of didn't want to get him for him because he's still learning how to read. He knows how to read way better now, so pretty cool for him. So yeah, and then finally, we already own this one digitally for the Nintendo Switch, but this one was going on sale, so we got him Minecraft Dungeons, the Hero Edition. I don't know, does it have? Yeah, it has like some code or something, an add-on content. I don't know. But this game is super fun, really fun, and he was really happy. I said it went on sale, so I got it for him, and it went pretty decent. So yeah, so those are his games. Now let me show you my lot, that between my girlfriend and my sister, they got me a couple of games. They got me a couple of things too. And one of the games I got for Christmas was Ghost Parade for the Switch. A 2D side-scrolling platformer. Very, very interesting. Gosh, this game reminds me a lot of... what was that game series that it reminds me of The Witch and the 100th Night for the PS3, those type of games, or Odin Sphere. It reminds me of that. But my sister got me this one, so thank you. This one was actually my girlfriend's mom got me this one, and this is a game that I saw that I was interested in, and it caught my eye. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout for the Switch. It looks like a first-person shooter, or like a shooter. Looks like a fun game. I saw cuts of it, trailers of it. But I'm very, very impressed by it, and I like G.I. Joe. Brings me back from when I was a kid. This is another game I've been wanting to get for a really long time, and my son said he's seen previews of this game, and that's A Hat in Time. Now this game, I've been wanting to get this one for a while. It's a 3D platformer, but it was never really on sale. So I guess my girlfriend must have gotten it on sale or something. So these are the games that my girlfriend got for me. So thank you, babe, thank you. And then the next one that she got me, and this one, I think she got me this one because she wanted to play it, but I don't mind because she said she heard me talking about it, but I'm not much into fighters, but I don't mind. And that's Mortal Kombat 11. And I know my girlfriend's a big fan of fighters. She likes fighting games like these. And I don't mind having it. And I told her, you got it for me because you wanted to play. And she's like, no. I heard you mentioning it. Said, you don't lie, but I don't mind. It'd be fun to play it with her. So the only thing is that I can't play it with my son because this is Mortal Kombat. So you know how those games are. But this one is a game that she got me that I was so happy to get. And that is The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 3. The extracurricular edition. I wonder what that is. This game I have. Okay, so it's interesting. I love the Legend of Heroes series, but I have Cold Steel 1 on the Vita, Cold Steel 2 on the PS3, and now I got it on the Switch. So I need to get my game on for these because this is a series I've been wanting to play. That series came out on the PSP way back in the days, and I remember passing like 2 of them, and I think I left out on a third one. Another game that I know I've been wanting to get that my girlfriend got for me for Christmas, that is Black Future 88. This is like a platformer adventure, and it looks like a shooter style platformer. Really fun game, very, very interesting. And this is a game I was looking at for a while, and she got it for me, so that's really cool. Another one she got me that I've been looking at for a while, limited run game, and it reminds me, I think it's like a Sonic style clone, Freedom Planet, for the Switch. Looks very cool. Yeah, I believe it's like a Sonic style clone. It's a platformer, but very interesting game. My son, it caught my son's eye, so you know, this one looks like a fun game. Another game that I've been wanting to get for the longest, when I found out that it was out, I was like, oh my god, I want to get it because I love this. It's based off a movie I know, and that is Maneater for the Switch. What is this? Oh, they put a sticker on it. Hold on, let me show you guys so you can see it better. There we go. Maneater for the, sorry, did I say the Switch? For the Xbox One. This is a game I've been looking to get for a really long time, and she probably knew that I wanted to get it, so she got it for me. This is a Jaws clone. I love Jaws the movie, so this was a cool game, and you play the shark and you go eat humans and kill them and all that. Really interesting as a shark. Another game that caught my eye because I need to see the series because I hear that it's very good, and that is Cobra Kai: The Karate Kid Saga Continues. I didn't know about this game because the way I found out about this game was that I heard about the series, that there was a Cobra Kai Karate Kid continuation series. One day I saw a movie review of the Karate Kid series, of the original movies, and I was like, whoa, there's a continuation, and they say that it's pretty decent and it's pretty good. I need to watch it. So eventually I'm gonna get to watching the series, but this is like a fighting, like a beat 'em up, and it looks really, really cool. I saw cuts of this game. I wanted to get it for the Switch, but I prefer to get it for the Xbox One. I didn't mind, so they got me the Xbox One version, which is great. And then finally, my girlfriend got me another game to add to the collection of the Wii U games, because I'm very close to completing all the Wii U North American physical copies, and that is Warriors of Orochi. Is it Warriors of Orochi or Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper? But whatever it is, complete with the book. Another game I was looking for. This marks another game to the tally of Wii U games that I need to collect, because I want to collect all of the Wii U games for that system, and I'm very close to it. So aside from things from that, I also got, this is something, you guys, that I thought was so cool. I feel bad, my son wants this, but they gave it to me for Christmas. My girlfriend gave it to me, and because she knows that I'm a huge fan of Back to the Future Playmobil. I guess there's a Playmobil set. This is so freaking awesome, you guys. I've gotten a Lego set, and I gave it to my son because he loves Back to the Future as well. Very detailed for being a Playmobil. The stickers, they peel off, but if you press the button down here, lights up. You can see the flux capacitor. Real awesome. Or you can leave it with the lights. You can see the flux back there. Very, very cool car. Playmobil comes through because my son has the Ghostbuster Playmobiles. Really great. And it came with Marty McFly. Very, very cool figures. And with a skateboard. Einstein the dog. Really cool. I thought this was awesome. Einstein the dog. Woof, woof. You know, and then Doc Brown. Really cool. When he had the remote control when he did it. So this is the cool thing about this car. And then also a case with the plutonium, you guys. And then it has a camera, his camera, extra plutonium, and some other devices. Really cool. The cool thing about this car is if you flip the wheels, it actually turns. There's a button you press. I think it's down here. Let me press it. If you press it, you can actually make the tilt the wheels. There you go. So you can tilt the wheels so it look like it flies. You know, like the DeLorean. The plutonium. You put the plutonium in here. Really cool. And then it does the Back to the Future Part 1 when he was stuck in 1956, I believe, and he needed to get back home. 1956 stock, you know, put the thunder when they destroyed the time clock in the city hall, and then he goes. Very cool. And then this is like the camera. Very Playmobil is like some very detailed stuff. My son wants this so bad. My girlfriend gave this to me because she knows that I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. My son wants it. I may give it to him. You know, I'm like, I may. No, but yeah, you know, I just haven't told him yet. I'll probably end up giving it to him. He loves I turned him into a little Back to the Future fan. And then another thing my girlfriend got me. She got me this Transformers Tiger Electronic handheld. I love these guys. I'm not really collecting them, and it's G2 Transformers. I never knew there was a Transformers G2. She told me that this is a remake, because it says from the vault. You know, I never played it back in the days. I used to love these Tiger games. I had 3 of them. I had Mega Man 3, I had Castlevania 2, and then I had Double Dragon. But right now I own Original, I own Jurassic Park and DuckTales. My son didn't like them. I bought them for my son. He didn't like them, so he ended up giving them to me. He said, I don't like them, Dad. I said, are you sure you don't want them? He said, no. So I'm keeping them. I kept them, you know. And then she got me this one, and I think it's awesome. I flipped out when I saw it, and I thought that was cool. And then another thing she got me, hold on, you guys, because I got a couple more things, and I'm almost done. And then another thing she got me was this, and she would laugh because I would see it at Target. And you know how I like those mini arcades? She got me the Whack-A-Mole. Very, very cool. So So only got a few. Really cool. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I need to do a video. I'm probably going to end up doing a video of my mini arcades because I got several of them. I bought another one. I love these things. And if you guys remember, way back in the days, they had those Popeye and Frogger arcades from like late 80s that are worth like $100. I've always wanted to own the Popeye one, but it's too expensive. So I started collecting these, you know. And then this one, I bought this one just this weekend, and it was going on sale, and it's Defender. I got Defender. Yep. Really, really cool. I have a lot of fun with these, and my son plays them a lot too. Very arcade. And then finally, there's a couple more games I got. I'll show you guys these because I got them for super cheap. I won them in a bid. And it's because I wanted one of the 3 games. I don't care about the other ones. And that is Anticipation. Very good condition. With the sleeve. I got Othello. Very good condition with the sleeve. And finally, this is why I got the bid. The Three Stooges for the NES. I paid less than $10 for all 3 of them. So you can say I paid $3. This used to be a very common game, but I'm a big Three Stooges fan. This is another one that I'm planning on playing. I used to see this game all the time when I was a kid, but I never picked it up. And I'm gonna play it to find out how it is. It's supposed to be a bunch of mini games, and maybe do a review on it. And then finally, the last game I got for the Nintendo 64. Glover, not Danny Glover, but Glover, for the Nintendo 64. a fun platformer that I've always been interested in playing, but then I ended up getting it, got it for really cheap. Anyways, you guys, this has been my December 2020 video game haul. Thank you so much for sticking in. I know it's a pretty long video. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Hope you guys had fun with your loved ones. I know despite with the coronavirus. But anyways, I will see you guys next time, and it'll be January. I got a couple of interesting games I want to review that are coming up. So stay tuned and stick around in the next couple of weeks. Anyways, this has been Eric the Bear Collector. Peace out.